It's all about surrender. There is something, like, it's all working out, okay? But there is something that just, it's mixed with fear, it's mixed with control, it's just this desperation to get to this next level, but there's this like resistance, like you can feel it in your body. You can feel the block, you can feel the tightness of just like, you know what, it's like, lighten up, man. Like, it is all happening. And it's okay that you're resisting. It's okay that you're having a hard time trusting and having faith and surrendering. Or just even if you do trust and faith, like, yeah, it's all working out. But like, this moment is just bringing up something like, just surrender. So in today's reading, we're going to be really focusing with the theme of surrender. And for those of you who are new to my channel, I'm Cara Elizabeth. I'm the author, illustrator, and creator of Animal Apothecary card deck for manifesting and healing. Obviously, we're going to be using the animals from Animal Apothecary, and we're going to be using my new card deck that receives wisdom and guidance from our own technology inside Body Tech. Okay, let's get to it. And you know, I just want to, like, even doing this reading has been challenging, and like, I'm just trying to, like, the more I speak about surrendering into it, it's like I just want to cry. Like, I don't know what the thing is. There is something that is like this asking to have trust in this thing, and this almost like impossibility of like really trusting, right? Like, you've probably seen some pretty horrific, epic, deranged things in your time, and it's like, well, how do I even trust? Like, because we know that things can go sideways, but there is something about, like, you're being asked, like, even with the things that feel some type of way and aren't going in like an awesome way at this moment, are because it's still leading you to this thing you're trying to manifest. Whatever you're going through right now is literally the way to manifesting the thing that you want. So for whatever reason that this moment might be really freaking challenging, is because it's like, well, haven't you been focusing on this thing that you want to manifest? Well, this challenge is the only way to break through, to get to that next step in the staircase toward the thing you want to manifest. All right, let's jump into it. Okay. Think of the thing that is just the thing that's bothering you right now, the thing that you're having resistance towards, the thing that you're worried about. Just, you know, that energy has a highest potential. That energy wants to like shift and change. So we're just going to connect using the animals. All right, that fell out. I don't want to look at it. Then we're going to ask our bodies the same question. Like, where is the resistance? Is it in your chest? Is it in your head? Is it in your stomach? Like, where do you feel the thing that bothers you? Like, whatever the thing is, let's ask our bodies. Okay, so now the part of you who is like trying to control the situation, asking the animals, any guidance from the animals, and then the part of you inside your body that is trying to control the situation, any wisdom and guidance from that part of us that wants us to know the real truth. Okay, so now let's talk to the energy of surrender. Like, just surrender, just open yourself, just open. What is surrender? What does she want us to know? And just like, man, just connect with the, like, your body in surrender. Like, just surrender in your body. What is What do our collective bodies want us to know about surrendering right now? And then the thing you're trying to manifest that you have all these like strange hang-ups with, it's like you've given it a little bit too much authority and power. Like you're already freaking awesome just the way you are. But yeah, we have our hopes and dreams and goals. So just the embodiment of your manifestation. What is that energy you want to share with you through the animals? And then what does our body want to share with us about our manifesting journey, about embodying the thing that we've manifested? And last but not least, calling life. Life. What do you want to share with us right now? Just like whatever, where everyone is at, wherever we're at right freaking now. Life. What do you want to share with us through the animals? And then through the technology of our bodies, just being one with everything and connecting to life. What is our body and life, the co-collaboration of our body and life, want to share with us? All right, let's see what we got. Okay, so what the thing that is bothering us, what the resistance, I mean, the thing, it's funny because the animal card that came up is not like even the one that gives guidance. It's like, this is what's going on. All right, so there's this, it's like, you're way too in your head. I mean, maybe that is the guidance, but it's also just the epitome of the thing. It's like this chicken that you let run your thoughts, that you're letting something tell you what's going on. Like it's that. It's just, there's something that you've like given your authority to, of like a thought form that is now like you've focused so much on it that it like energetically gets stronger and it's just taking over. So your body in that and whatever scary thoughts or whatever doubts, that's like that you've given a little bit too much energy to, and how you can actually balance that and take your own power back is through just giving yourself a break, because you need some love and you need some compassion and you just need to be here for yourself right now, because whatever, it just feels like a lot, even if it's just the stupid scary thought in your head that has been like hijacking you and taking up all your energetic space and telling you scary stories that aren't freaking real. And it's like your nervous system and your body is like, I just need, like, could you just come back to me? Like, could you just like love and like be here for me, because you just scared me with all those really scary stories. Now this is interesting because our need for control is actually saying there's something way bigger than us that's aligning us with the abundance of our true self, with the abundance, with aligning us with inspiration. There's something okay. So, you know, when I created this card, and like bowhead whale on here is representing like the great mystery. It's representing like profit. It's representing this bigger thing that is like one of our guides in this life. Okay. The funny thing is that this is what control is trying, the guidance that the consciousness of control is sharing with you is that there's actually something like beautiful and bigger than you that is co-collaborating with you. And that, you know, if you could just kind of understand that you are safe, that you are being guided, and whatever this journey you're on and what you're being led toward is the abundance of your true self. It is who you freaking are. It is like aligning with the final freaking, instrument in the orchestra that's been missing your whole life. Like, you're finally aligning and you're in this vortex, right? And then it's aligning with the vortex that's not only like aligned with this creature, this guy that's helping guide you, it's aligned with source, the oneness. And bowhead whales, when they are migrating, there will be a team of bowhead whales. There's one lead bowhead whale that's, breaking up the ice and steering out, because they're in like the Arctic and like around Alaska and like, in really cold places. And there's one that is breaking up the ice to allow the other bowhead whales to go through in a much easier way, to just use their blowholes and breathe easily. So there is something that is actually clearing the path, and that your funny little human perception of needing to be in control, you just let it go, man. Just let it go. I'm speaking to myself right now. All right. So then what our body is asking us to understand about this idea of control. And I think it's this thing that like we want to have control, and it makes us feel safe or secure or something, to know that like this is how it's happening, this is what I need to do, this is how I need to control it, this is like I am making sure. It's like, but you're the gift, like you're the freaking thing, like there's something about, there's all this like this vortex shooting up. There's something about okay, this is what it is. I had to like process in you realizing like, holy crap, I am protected, and there is something teaming with me. There is something bigger than myself that is actually clearing the path. It doesn't mean that I just stay still and I don't move forward, because the bowhead whales behind the lead bowhead whale, they still go forward. They're going forward, but it's knowing that something is clearing the path. And because this is aligning you with the abundance of you, it's actually aligning you to your gift. Like, but I think it's this, like, you gotta freaking just get out, show some love and compassion for like the terror trip that you just put yourself on, and realize that this is what's happening. And then it leads to this abundance of you. It leads to this power and liberation and freedom within yourself. Okay, what surrender wants to share with you. It's interesting because, surrender is just like, focus on the big freaking picture. Like, get out of your head, right? This whole image is about get out of your head. It's a double whammy message that like, get out of your head. You have this vision, there is something that you were meant, like, hawk is an amazing predator bird. Like, it's gonna get the thing that it's trying to get. But where is its focus? Its focus is on where the light is being projected. And the light is being projected on the bee. And it's like, can you just wake up and remember that you have this purpose, you're on your destiny. Like, bee is like, yes, you have this gift, you were meant to fulfill this gift. Like, you are the gift. And that it's like, just stop. Like, you're good, man. You are freaking good. And then the double whammy of what surrender wants you to know through your body is that, they're both they're both projecting out. Like the lighthouse is projecting onto like, you have this gift, you have this purpose. And this is like, you know, you are the projector. What are you projecting out? What are your thoughts? Like this, see how when you project out, it's almost like you're projecting this thing out into the world and then you're walking into it. But when you're in the scary place, see like the target, it's like, it just stays inside, right? So, and okay, you know what? I just had this other, the good thing is her higher thought is more expansive than this person's scary, deranged thought that really just sticks to them. Meaning your higher thought has more power and more energy to manifest than your scary thought, which is so cool, because I think for those of us that are working toward manifesting, we can get like bummed out if we're in a like deranged headspace for a while, like, oh, am I gonna manifest that? The cool thing is your higher thought is more powerful than your lower thought. And that the lower thought, because it's denser, grosser energy, is going to take longer to manifest than the uplifted high thought. Okay, so the guidance with this card also shares, you know, what symbol can you use to project out? If our subconscious speaks in symbols, think of your dreams, right? They're all in symbology. They're all some metaphor. So maybe your symbol is the bee, because you're aligning with your purpose, or you want to feel safe and you want to feel like life has got your back. So maybe the symbol would be bowhead whale. Whatever the symbol is for you, you for 3 minutes, put your timer on, and you just project out and you see yourself, just see that image of that symbol and just keep focusing, do it for 3 minutes and try it for 30 days. Just try it, or just try it as often as possible as you can, because you're impressioning your subconscious with that symbol, and the subconscious speaks in symbols and metaphors. So it's like you're programming yourself. Okay, so what your manifestation journey, your embodiment of your fullest manifestation, this is perfect. Okay, so there's like, I feel like these messages are mirroring each other. Claim your power and emerge. So there's something about like, maybe we've been in this kind of headspace, right? Like feeling small or not good enough, or putting authority on something outside of you. And then there's something that wants, like, you got to snap out of it. You got to emerge. You got to claim your freaking power. And this body movement is actually asking you to embody this movement. So just think of like, okay, this is me being chicken head. This is me like, excuse me. Oh my God, this is me emerging out of it and like jumping out of it. So you can actually like jump, like do something with your body movement that is representative of emerging. And what the cool thing about this emergence, and this card speaks about that, you know, whatever it is that you've been going through is kind of cool. Like whatever doubt, worry, fear is awesome, because you double your confidence at the other end of the journey of having to deal with this. See, this person is jumping into the ruby. Ruby in Sanskrit is king of gemstones. This idea that she is claiming her own like authority. She is the king. She is like no one's telling me that. Like, so there's something about some kind of awesome confidence that is coming out of whatever is difficult for you right now. And that tiger is so freaking awesome with its boundaries. You know, in the jungle, he's like, I'm going to say no to living near other tigers because they're going to eat all the food in the neighborhood. I'm going to say, yeah, I want to live near water because I'm one of the only felines who like loves to play in water. And it's this idea of okay, reflecting your outside boundaries, but what is going on with your inside boundaries of just shutting it down and saying, no, like, I'm going to make sure that what I'm projecting out, that what I am thinking aligns with the highest thought, that I am going to see that I am in alignment with my destiny path. I'm going to be projecting out and knowing that, like, this journey that I'm on, that one, something is guiding me, something is protecting me, and it's connecting me to my abundance, which is me. I'm the freaking gift. Like, you are the gift. And then what life wants to share with you is that, I haven't printed out, this card actually says something different, the new version. And it says, there is nothing to fear. And I kind of like, or there's nothing to be afraid of. And I don't know why that just feels a bit softer. I mean, this chick is like totally cool, right? Black Panther paw. And just, you can even do this body movement, like Black Panther paw, and remove any veils of fear, right? But I love, even though, and if you're down with I'm fearless, which I am too, but I think the thing that, and what the new updated version of this card is saying is that there's actually nothing to be afraid of. Like, you don't even have to be scared. And I love that that's message from our body and life connecting with each other, and what wants to come through is like, you don't even have to be afraid of anything. And then I feel like this has been coming up in the last few readings, and like, this is like one of those cards that I don't love. I mean, it's cool, okay, because it's about, there's some opportunity coming up, but it's about this whole kind of like efforting, right? Because woodpecker knocks its head on a thing, on a piece of wood, up to 10,000 times a day. Like, there's a lot of effort, but it's like behind all that efforting is the bee. So bee has also come up again. Like, you have this gift, you have this purpose. There is something that you were created that you're meant to share with the world. Like, it's just what it is. Like, this is like, it's just like how every cell and every organ and everything in the body has this purpose, and it's a part of this like give, receive. And if one thing in the body isn't doing its job, it jacks up the entire system, because the human family is like one human body. If you're not aligned with like what you were created to do, and if you're not doing that, first of all, it's misery. It's absolute freaking misery. And I gotta say, aligning with your purpose is really hard too, but it's fulfilling, okay? And that, like, it's like a different level. But so there's something about life is like, just keep going forward. And eventually, what the cool thing about this though, is that when this door finally opens, it's opens to a plethora of cascading red doors. So the red door is opportunity. So you open one red door, and then there's the next red door, and there's all these things that are just like opening for your for the thing that you were created to do. And that's what life wants you to know. So do not freaking give up. And then just to like top it off, just to end this reading, this one, just the end, just right now. Oh, cool. Okay. So your prayer is being answered, but this idea, like, you got to align with it. You got to just like, oh my God, and the bee, look at, you're given the bee again. Okay. So it's like, there's this, and buffalo, it's this abundance. So this idea that you have to act like your prayer has been answered. You have to embody your prayer. You have to be the prayer. You have to become the prayer. You are the freaking prayer. You have to be the metaphor of what it is that you're working toward manifesting, and your light is being activated. And as cool as this freaking card is, it only comes when you've been being triggered, because triggers are actually light activators. Triggers are actually light triggers. So they're the thing, but they only work if someone like actually taught you how to like work with a trigger. So it's like triggers come up to show you where your blocks are. Triggers come up to show you where those dark things are and that want light shed on them. They want the light shed on them so they can move through your body. And in moving through your body energetically, it's like something happens in your DNA is just like, I'm activated. So in a good way, right? We're not talking about like, oh, I got activated because my boss like won't give me this time off or whatever. So this is about, it's okay if you're getting triggered. And if you just realize that those things are coming up to detox, to be released, that they're actually here to help you grow and move past those things. And you just keep going back. This is energy in my body. This is energy in my body. Once you're in your head, man, I'm sorry, but you're going to be there for a minute. Like you just keep the intense energy in the body, meaning just feel it as energy. Okay, there's something going on. Don't go to the story. Logic is not the story mind. Oh, it's not. It can be a little helpful, but like it's for this. Just see your body is detoxing. If you need to move, just like feel the energy, let it move through you. Anyways, I'm Cara Elizabeth. Like I think I said that in the beginning. I was just like kind of trying to wrap this up. I guess I did it by saying my name. If you are down to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, it's Cara Elizabeth Speaks. If you want to book your own personal reading or even just sign up on my email list to get notified when this awesome, beautiful body deck is available, it is caraelizabethspeaks.com. And if you want to get Animal Apothecary, it is sold everywhere, and one big place is Amazon. All right, as always, world freaking peace.